Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to 5 Day with Jay. I am your host, J.R. Murdock. You get Messy Hair Jay today. Messy Hair Jay today. Say that 10 times fast. La, 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 la. Got done working out, took a shower. I'm a little messy. I didn't feel like doing my hair today. You know what? Sometimes that happens. For those who've been following along, on Monday I started another book giveaway. We're giving away 3 books. 3 books if you're in German. My Teacher's a Zombie, My Teacher's a Werewolf, My Teacher's a Vampire. It's my supernatural learning middle grade series. All 3 books are free. It's doing well. It's surprising me that it's actually moving. I'm happy about that. After the sale of Paradise Palms, where I sold exactly 0 copies, not a problem. And after the Golden West giveaway, giving the first book and the second and third books for 99 cents, another miserable failure. I'm excited that this one is actually doing as well as it is. It's definitely exceeding my expectations, but by no means breaking any records. And you know what? It's not important. I'm just doing this as I prepare to go wide. That's why I'm doing this sale. No other reason. I'm not expecting to suddenly have all of my sales shoot to the roof. It's nice to get a little bump, to get a little interest, to get people to show up and maybe buy another book. That's all I'm really doing at this point. I'm not trying to break the bank. That said, this series, I've done giveaways before and never really did that well with this series when I gave it away or sold it. It just didn't. Now that there's 3 in the series and I'm doing a giveaway on all 3, so far this week, it's Thursday, the giveaway ends tomorrow. So if you want to grab a copy, link in the description to my website, to all my books, go grab you a copy or 2 or 3. But so far we've given away 13 copies of My Teacher's a Vampire, which is book 3. 11 copies of My Teacher's a Werewolf, and 8 copies of My Teacher's a Zombie. Now, I'm wondering if people have picked up the first and second book, and that's why they're picking up the third book, or if the third book's getting confused with another book by a similar title by a different author. I don't know. There are possibilities here. I don't know what the answer is. All I know is it's strange that people are picking up My Teacher is a Vampire before they pick up the other 2 books. Not a problem there. But what did happen that caused me a bit of surprise this week is sold a few print books. I put it out there that I had updated the print books. Mentioned it yesterday. I just gotten done with this big effort of getting all the print books done and cleaned up. Sold 3 print books this week. That doesn't happen, and I've sold a few ebooks this week. Again, not breaking the bank by any means. So far on the month, we're up to $13, which it's not a lot. But I understand that people have limited resources, limited means. I'm not begging for people's money. If you really need a book to read, send me an email. I'll send you any of my books you want. Absolutely free, no questions asked. If you're a veteran, fine. If you're just down on your luck, if you just want a book to read, just let me know. I'll send one to you. I would love to send you a book. All I ever ask if I send you a free book is an honest review up on Amazon or any website where I'm going to be dropping these books soon. That's all. Nothing big, nothing major, nothing fantastic. Simple interaction and no obligation whatsoever to do a review. Let's make that clear. If you feel like you enjoyed the book and you want to leave a review, go leave a review. I would love to, even if you just respond back to me going, "Hey Jay, I really enjoyed that book. Thank you for sending it to me." Awesome. I'm glad. I hope you do enjoy the books you get. If you purchase one of my books, thank you. It means the world to me when somebody goes out there and buys a book. I have no idea who's out there buying this. I don't see sales numbers. I rarely get reviews. That's why I offer free books for reviews. Would love to hear what people think. Would love to see a review on the work that I'm putting into this. That said, the number of hours that I've put into writing over the years and promoting, formatting, doing book covers, doing everything that I've done, I've put in a lot of hours into this effort. And I've said this before, is it worth it? Am I really doing something worthwhile? At this point right now, I can honestly say no. Last month I made $25 out of all the hours I spent blogging, recording videos, promoting, formatting books, getting books uploaded. No, $25 is not worth an entire month's worth of effort. This month, $13. No, it's really not worth the effort, but it's right now it's not the point. The point is I am priming my back catalog to really make a run at this, and I've mentioned this before. I know this is a long game. I'm not going to release something and suddenly I'm making $1,000 a month off of what I'm doing. I don't expect that to happen. I really don't. If it did, I would be astonished. I would be thrilled beyond belief if I started making $1,000 a month off my writing. Right now, my goal is to make $100 over 6 months. We're on target. The way things are looking, the way things are going, we're at $70. I got to make $30 in the next 90 days, next 45 days. 45 days. I think it's possible. I think we'll get close. And it's all to the viewers of this channel, to the readers of the blog, to the people that are stopping by and grabbing a free copy and going, hey, you know what? I got a free copy. Let me grab another book. That's what it is. And as I said, I'm doing this organically. I'm not out there with Facebook ads and Amazon ads and pumping money into this and paying $500 to push an ad. I'm not doing that. Why? Because that's money that I don't want to spend yet. Next year, as we get closer and closer to having 4 in each series ready to go, then I might consider it. But at the moment, no, I'm not considering it. I don't plan on doing it. What I do plan on doing is looking at this new hardcover option that's up on Kindle for the print books. Golden West is a trilogy. It's a complete trilogy. There won't be any more books in that series. It's done. I plan on making that a hardcover, and I think it'd be interesting to see what happens. Even if I just get a copy for myself and no one ever buys another copy, that's fine. I'll be fine with that. I think it would be neat to have a copy of that trilogy and a set of the 3 books. As I said, even if it's just for me, even if nobody else ever buys another copy, not a problem. That's not a concern. I will be happy just having that trilogy in one collection. These are the kind of things that are interesting in self-publishing now that I can do on my own, and I'm excited about it. I'm thrilled that I'll have that potential opportunity to hop in there and give people more content and different content, however they want to see it. It'll be exciting to see what happens. But one of the things that I'm looking at doing, I'll also be doing a push when V&A Shipping 3 drops. That's when I'm going to have another pretty big sale. If you're holding off on buying books, well, hold off till I drop V&A Shipping 3 in a few months, because I will be dropping the first V&A Shipping book, Stowaway, to a free deal. I'll be dropping book 2 to 99 cents. I'll be dropping the other 4 books to 99 cents during that same time, and V&A Shipping 3 will come out. Rogue. I'm excited about this book. This book is so much fun. It's going to be great. Excuse me while I close the window. Planes, cars, helicopters. I'm waiting for a leaf blower to come on by. My apologies if there's a little background noise. At any rate, I'm excited for V&A Shipping 3 because this gets us nearly to the halfway point of this 16-book arc. GRPC 3 will get us to that halfway point. I'm excited for that one as well. It's a big deal. Then I'll have Almost Superheroes 3 ready to go. That'll be 3 books in each series. That'll be 9 books in a 16-book series. I'll be beyond that halfway point. One of the things that I've discovered in writing is that when you cross that halfway point, that's when your momentum really gets rolling. Whether it's writing a book, writing a blog post, doing a video, that halfway point is where you really start to pick up steam. I'm almost there. I'm almost at that halfway point. It's an exciting time. I can't tell you how exciting it is to know that that halfway point is right around the corner. Yes, I'll have a couple other books come out during that time. Murdockian Tales Volume 1, V&A Shipping 3, and then GRPC 3. Then Almost Superheroes 3, and then probably Murdockian Tales Volume 2. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that all this is happening. And it started with me thinking about what am I doing wrong? And consistency was always the number one thing that I was always doing wrong. One of the things I sat down today and did is I went back and I looked at KDP. KDP is the Kindle Amazon pages that shows you, and I looked at the entire history of everything I've done for the entire history of all the books that I've written, published, gotten out there. The best giveaway day I've had a couple pretty good ones where I've given away. That day was 376. That day was 674. That day was 208, 259, 138, but all over the map. That's over a 4-year span when those happened. On days where people have read my books, my best day for Kindle Unlimited page reads is 3,719. That was a crazy day. I don't know what happened. I don't know how people suddenly found what I was doing, but I've had a good amount of page reads. But we're talking under 20,000 total page reads across all of my books. I've got 17 titles. That's not a lot, and not a lot of sales. Again, I'm pushing the consistency factor right now. I am making sure I'm releasing on a schedule. Every other week, you've got a short story coming. Every other week. If you don't want to pick up a short story for that given week, not a problem. Hold off until the collection comes out, because all of these will be in a collection. Right now, Murdockian Tales Volume 1 is going to drop, not next month, but the month after. It's going to drop in November. November, December, ebook, print book. October is the print book for Almost Superheroes Book 2. Flight. It's neat. It's neat to have these all scheduled and ready to go. It's crazy that I've got everything on autopilot. Yes, am I obsessively monitoring what's going on? Absolutely. That's just the way I'm wired. I know I need to back off and slow down and stop pulling my hair out and realize that these things are at the moment beyond my control. I can talk about it, I can post about it, but I'm not going to push and over push and beat people over the head yelling, buy my book, buy my book. I'm just not going to do that. As I said, I'm trying to organically and slowly rebuild my brand, rebuild my audience. And I know that back when I did those original giveaways, 2012, 2013, 2015, when I did those giveaways, people were big into free books at that time. Right now, free books aren't as big of a deal because people have loaded up their Kindles over the years. They've picked up these 15 book collections for 99 cents, and they've loaded up their Kindle with books that they won't read. I understand that. I understand. I've watched this process happen, which is why I'm doing these final giveaways and pulling my books from Kindle Unlimited, and I'm going to go wide. They'll be in iBooks. They'll be in Kobo. They'll be in Barnes & Noble. That's all going to happen in October. I'm not going to start scheduling all that stuff yet. As soon as they drop off Kindle Unlimited, I've got all of the EPUBs ready to go. I've got all the descriptions. I just need to copy, paste, and get everything over there. It's just a matter of doing a little bit more work. That's all. That's all there is to it. And it's exciting. When I said a couple minutes ago, is it worth it? Again, not yet. But I'm having fun doing it, which makes it worth it mentally. Financially? No, obviously no one would do this to try and make 10, 20, 30 bucks a month. No one's going to do that. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I enjoy the writing and I would love to get these stories into people's hands. That's it. Uh, If I were in it for the money, I would probably seek traditional publishing, which you're not going to make. You get a one-time chunk of money, and that's it. That's most likely all you'll ever see, unless your book takes off like gangbusters. And publishing companies are pumping out books like crazy. Right now, I'm competing with thousands of authors, independent authors that are all doing the same thing I'm doing and making a lot of money at it. I've seen some authors that are making six figures a month with their writing. Absolutely phenomenal. I know one author, not personally, but he's very open with his books. He makes over $100,000 a month, but he's spending 50 to 70,000 a month in advertising. Okay, I don't get that, but that's me. That it's what works for him. Obviously, that's still $30,000 a month is a really good income. I get that. The amount of money that he's putting out is all tax deductible because it's going into the business. He's spending that money on the business. I get that. That's a business decision. I'm definitely not at that level, and I won't be at that level for a very long time. I, I'm all right with that. Again, when I get done writing this 16 book set, and I'm excited to do that, one of the things that I'm looking at now, you know what? Let's talk about that tomorrow. We've been going on for a long time. I don't want to keep rambling a lot. One of the things that you'll notice if you go to the blog or you're watching this from the blog is I'm going to post the video. I'm not going to be writing up a blog post after this because repeating myself on a video is fine. Repeating myself on a blog is boring because I already did the work doing the video. I might see if there's some kind of script out there that will transcribe this. I don't think it'll be perfect, but we can check and see. And we'll see what happens. Again, we're back to the experimenting phase. Seeing what happens, seeing what works. I did notice that when I posted just the video, almost no hits on that blog. I had one hit on that blog post. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I got no likes. It's an experiment. I'm just seeing what happens. At any rate, it's been 5 a day with Jay. I've been Jay. You've been awesome. Thank you so much.